Hello all, welcome to Sunrise Learning, and today we are going to discuss about the gateways. What's the role of the gateway, and what are the different kinds of the gateways we have in Cisco? And we are going to see the what the Cisco offer to the customer. So let's begin with this. So what is gateway? My just a second. All right. So gateway is a kind, like in a layman terms, if I talk about, then it's a hardware which we use for routing a call to the outside network, or like it's just the way of routing a call from internal to external, and with the help of the PSTN network. So that is called the gateway. So Cisco has a variety of gateways that is it's offering to the customer, like 1900 series, 2900 series, 3900 series, 4500 series, and even to the higher series also. So every series has a specific person, uh, sorry, specific purpose. Like they have the limited, like 2900 series can give only 200, 32 calls to the customer. So like if I talk about the IS, like the hardware, so they are very specific, like 1500 series can afford up to 30 calls or 14 calls. So that's why, like every series has a, like Cisco keep on upgrading their hardware just to give the better performance to the customer. So like that's all right. So uh, expressway is also kind of a gateway. Like it is also kind of a hardware through which like we put it into our premises, and we connected uh, to your Cisco network, Cisco communication call manager, and through which we connect to the client, with internal client, or it could be the external client also. So Cisco Expressway, like in Expressway, it gives us two options. Like one is a Cisco Expressway, another one is a Tambird, and they also provide the telepresence server. So like I can say that Cisco, it's a video conferencing server, or it's a video server through which the customer can talk face to face, and they can attend their meeting face to face also, and it gives us a very good high resolution, like screen, so that it doesn't feel like you are sitting in a company or you are sitting outside. So this is all about the Cisco Expressway. And Expressway, like it can be used for it can be used for internal calls, voice, and even for IM. I means like internal messaging, and collaborating with the people on third party, uh, uh, like you're working for Cisco, and you want to talk to the some other person who's a part of, not of your company, is working for the different organization. So, like interaction between the two organization is also possible with the help of a Cisco Expressway series. And you just have to send them the email, and like in the email they have their like the meeting ID and everything. Through once they click on that link, they all right. So they just put their the meeting ID, and then they connect to the person who have called them from Cisco. All right. So SVC. So SVC is a kind of a session border controller. Uh, Sorry guys. I was talking about the Cube. Cube is also kind of a it's basically a session border controller, and it is also a way of routing your traffic from inside to outside, or and there are many ways of using a cube, and Cisco also create a cube, and they also have a third party cube also. There are many ISVCs available in the market, so it depends upon the customer choice what they want to be deployed in their premises. So uh, And Cisco, if you are opting for a SPC, then you'll have to buy the SIP trunks also. And because it doesn't support other protocol like the MGCP or H323, there is a you just have to connect to the SIP trunk. And voice gateway, like that is also a way of communication to the customer. You can communicate with the customer. So this is a third way, like Cisco has introduced, and it's one of the old ways in which the companies connect to the outside world. So like initially, like Cisco, they have been like designing TDM gateways. Then they deploy this voice gateway series gateways, and then the ATAs. So TDM gateways are like the traditional gateways in which which are basically used for analog phones or for the fax machine. And for ATA is basically used for the your connecting your fax machines. So there is a specific configuration that you'll have to uh, do it on the call manager, and through that ATA ports, you connect your analog line or a fax line with a Cisco router. So that is also Cisco has given us an opportunity, like you can connect an analog phone with your Cisco call manager. And this is a series of the gateways like 2900, 3900 series, 400 series of the router. So every series has a higher CPU capacity, memory, and in terms of the DSP chips, like that we're going to discuss later on. So and like 400 series is going to give us a more like calling capacity, or like we can use the same router for a networking also, other than this my for routing a call over to the IP address or to the network. And Cisco voice gateway is also give us a flexibility in terms of when you're migrating from your from PBX, like old telephony system, to the new telephony system. So that is also possible in the Cisco does allow that flexibility in migration. And all that can be done through depend upon your the hardware that you are going to purchase from a Cisco, or the model that you're going to install or deploy in your organization. So here, this is also one of the analog gateway, VG350. It just telling us the specifications, like it can support up to 160 analog ports, and it can also support us it has some additional ports for connecting a FXO port, and it is also has a capability for reducing a noise, the background noise, and some inbuilt feature which was given by Cisco into the analog gateway, voice gateway 350. So like 350 and 320, there is a much there won't much difference. Uh, Voice gateway 310 come with a 24 port, and voice gateway 320 come up with a 48 point, and rest of the other features they remain the same. Like it is small in size, compact, little compact than voice gateway 3110, and that can be deployed in a rack easily. And this one is like a VG voice gateway 204 VM analog gateway. So in the I have also put the image just for the better understanding that how we are going to connect. So for a voice gateway 204, there is a uh, there is a separate there is a separate port. There is a separate port for connecting a like FXS and FXO card, and there is a like Cisco has defined a very in a very specific way, like where you are going to connect a LAN cable, and where you are going to connect your VG card. So uh, before connecting any phone to the router or to any, you'll have to install some cards and like if you're going to um, like connect the phone, analog phone, to your voice gateway, you'll have to check the card whether your router has that particular specific card for so that uh, like the phone can be connected. Otherwise, if that is the card option is not there, then you'll have to purchase the new router. That is like I can say the disadvantage with the Cisco is giving to the customer. And the last one is the messaging part. So through messaging is also you can say it's a kind of a gateway through which we communicate to our customers within the organization or outside of the organization. So messaging is like Cisco has a specific product called the IMN messaging, and through IMN presence server. Through IMN presence server, like we configure the different profiles uh, as per as per my choice. And suppose if I have a like if I have a like 50 users who are using an iPhone, and 50 users are using an Android phone. So, and if they want to use it, my Jabber facility on Cisco. So that is also possible. So Cisco has like create a different profiles for their so that they can download a Jabber in their phone, and they can like simply just by entering their username and the password, they'll connect to their company. So like connecting iPhone or using a Cisco Jabber on iPhone, that is also possible in the Cisco. So guest option is like basically guest options tell you like suppose if you have a any like lineman or any engineer is coming just for a visit, and he want to make a call to this just for a test call or for internal call for a 1 or 2 hours. So it's a kind of a some limited period of access or limited period of a profile that we created for a that for that person. So that first option tell you about that one only. So the second option is telling you is like there is a VDI option when you when the like nowadays everyone is using a VDI. So for VDI there is a separate profile that Cisco has given to the customer, that's called a Cisco Jabber soft phone for VDI. So if you have a VDI with inside your virtual machine, so that option you are going to select it, and in that way like there won't be any voice issues. And third one is like the Android for the Android users. So for Android user will be basically create an Android profile. Same goes for the Mac and Windows also, and iPhone and iPod also. There is a specifically configuration that we have to do like uh, for an Android for a Mac user, you have to create a TCT profile, and for Android phone, you have to create a BAT profile. So the first three naming conventions remain the same. All right. So again, it's an analog gateway that we have defined. So it's a 2900 and 3900 series of the analog gateway router, and these are the service modules router. It means like there is a like initially they come up with the 24 port or 69 port, and it gives you the capacity. It'll like just by adding a one card, it you can add more ports to the router. So like that was just a small introduction about the voice gateways in Cisco, and see you in the next video.